In this video I will film around my garden. You will see a permaculture garden, already 8 years in development, and you will see the diversity. You can see the first view of the garden, vegetable garden, and in the left side will be, it is a food forest with fruit trees and many bushes. So let's go. Here we're having artichoke. I will have many seeds this year. Here is the black currant bush. Here we have the exotic fruit tree. Of course, these are figs. You can see they are getting ready. In month of September I'm eating them. They are getting ready by little. Every day I'm collecting few, and here we can see some of them ready. Blue, color of blue. I'll take more near. Look at this. Nice figs. Very tasty and juicy. And this season of August I am also giving more water to the tree because it's quite dry this summer. Already 2 months, no rain. There was only short rain, but not enough for the fruit trees. You can see it's quite big. The tree is already 3 meters and more, maybe 4 already. Yeah, next. Here is a almond tree, also big. We had frost in spring, so no fruits, but next year it will be, I hope, better year, so there will be a lot, because the tree already grow very high. And this is the yellow currant, the version of black currant, wild one, which is, I appreciate it more. It's more tasty, it's more resistant to the drought. Here we have the tree of sour cherry. And other bushes. Some of them didn't make it, it's too dry. Of course, these ones are the variety of bushes that are grafted or kind of selections, which are less resistant to the natural world, some to say like that. This is the peach tree, young one that I grow from seed. I have 2 of them. Here you can see I'm having wood for winter, for the stove, for the sauna. And let's have a view from here. My dog is here, he's assisting me. Jimmy. Other bushes. I want to say that if you didn't know, we're having winter bushes, winter berries and summer berries. So this is one of the winter berry. It will be ready in October, November, so it can stay even on the bush in winter time. I am collecting, and I used to put in a jar with honey. And our little friend Tom and Jerry. I have two cats. Here another bush. This is also a bush for winter berry with yellow small berries. Here is a tree also making berries. And the big tree from there, it's a plum tree. Also, because of frost, we lost fruits this year. Morning gymnastics. Here we can see the cherry tomatoes. A lot of them still growing, continue to grow in green. Some of them are getting ready here. Nice. They are more sweet, the cherry tomato. They grow from seed, so I have my own seeds I saved for many years. Here we have cucumber, also growing from the seed, and we can see harvest here. Interesting, it grows high in different direction. Maybe the gravitation is changing. Very interesting. And it's very nice. I used to eat them already 2 months, like July, August, still harvesting, still having a lot of flowers. So of course, as you know, or if you don't know, I tell you in short words, I can say that in permaculture it's better to use heirloom seeds that will multiply, so all these plants will not disappear from your garden, you will be more independent. And of course this is about financial situation, but this is the natural way. It's that they are more resistant, they are more worth to grow and to have in the garden. Resistant against drought, against disease, against insects. So we can see here, this is the amaranth, maybe decorative amaranth, very beautiful. And in between, because I have some wood sticks, this is for the beans. You can see how long, 1 meter long, this kind of beans. Another one here. Of course there are many. This year is not very successful for this because it's really dry, really hot. They need more water, so I used to water less, but some of them grow. Anyway, the seeds I have saved for many years, so this year I only enjoy this kind of beans and food. Here I have the spicy pepper, you can see, and a lot here growing. As you see, I have made the walking way, and I have this wood separation, so I created parcels, small parcels to work around easy. And from the walking way, it's never a waste of space. It's about growing these wild herbs and then cutting, and I'm using as mulch to add in here, yeah, to keep the humidity. And this is also biomass for future food of the worms. In winter they used to grow, to eat it and make my soil rich. Here we have the basil and the bees collecting pollen. So I'm growing also a lot of tomatoes around in these parcels. Let's see some ready tomatoes. I have also like 6 variety of tomatoes from heirloom seed, and beautiful flowers here growing. Everywhere I'm planting tomatoes together with basil. You can see already making seeds. I used to cut basil few times, maybe 3 times a month, and I dry all these branch leaves. I used to dry for winter. And this is a wild amaranth. It grows around. Sometimes I used to weeding, so I'm also covering the soil. These tomatoes grow, I can say that quite well. They are a bit affected, or some dry, or maybe some disease, but anyway they make fruit, and I have what to eat. I don't care very much. I just used to water once a week. I put wood sticks, yeah, to keep them stay. And look, here is also, maybe every plant will make around 3 kilos of tomatoes. Yeah, this is and again more basil around. You can see this is the yellow tomato. Pink tomato. The red ones here. So this is a small vegetable garden here. This is the biggest. So you see, because of drought, the leaves are drying. That's okay. The plant is just losing these leaves to survive, because here it continues to grow, and in September we'll continue making tomatoes. And look, this is having a lot of flowers. And cherry tomatoes, even here is full. I'll help it to put on the stick. Anyone, if you have questions, always ask me. I can explain more if something is not clear, but definitely I recommend to have a garden like that. It's always a pleasure to live in the countryside and care about your natural homemade food. You can see that I have also 3 houses of bees. That's enough for a family to have honey, and also to keep the ecosystem alive. The bees will make pollination in this garden every spring. I wish you to have a good day. See you in next videos.